I've asked the cart driver to come with me when I'm walking up to the waterfalls. It actually stops here. You can't go any further with the caribou in the cart. So he's pegged a stake in the ground and making sure the caribou is secure, and he's going to leave him there while we go for a walk up the stream to find where the waterfall is. So I think it makes sense to take one of these people with you, just in case, particularly if you're alone, just in case something happens to you, you know, they can get some help. I'm quite comfortable doing the whole thing on my own, but hey, I'm in a foreign country and these guys know their way around, so you know what, it'll cost me a couple hundred pesos at the most, and I'll have someone to accompany me along the way. Alright, so he's told me to follow him through there now. It looks like I'm getting wet. Yeah, careful. They're all telling me careful. Now, yeah, I didn't plan on getting wet, but anyway. One of my subscribers sent me a note during the floods saying, man, you need some sandals. So I didn't listen to that advice back then, and I could use the sandals now, but you know what, I'm walking across these stones, so I actually need something a little bit more secure than sandals. These particular shoes are waterproof anyway. I just need to make sure I've got a good footing as I'm going across. Well, try as I may not to get too wet, I did slip and my whole foot went in, so hey, I'm wet now. Let's keep going. No problem at all, but look at this countryside. Isn't it magnificent? This is beautiful, it really is. Yeah, got to take a guide with you. Show you the way through here. You could probably follow my video and get yourself through here, but it takes a bit of the pain out of it if you've got somebody else leading the way. You can see all these polished boulders around the place. Obviously this becomes a floodplain in the wet season. And I did ask him earlier on if this water is drinkable. He said no. So obviously, you know, there's been some pollutants going there of some description. Alright, well, I went over, fell flat on my back. Lucky a pointed rock didn't hit me in the middle of the back, otherwise I'd probably be in a freaking wheelchair now. So you really do have to watch your footing around here. I stood on some shiny rock like the ones he's standing on, rather than in amongst all the rubble, and arse over I went. Oh my goodness, we're still going. So my clothes are all wet at the moment, so are my shoes, but look at that, that's absolutely beautiful in there. That's beautiful, mate. Yeah. So if you're a nature lover, this is somewhere you might want to think about coming seriously. This is beautiful. Once again, I'm here on my own. Oh, just with a guide anyway. No one else here. Can't believe it. I asked him if he can swim in it. He said, sure, if you want to. I'm not going to. I'm all drenched now, and I'm trying to look after myself a little bit better, but I'd have no hesitation swimming in a place like this normally. these waterfalls are beautiful. It's an absolute privilege to be here and share this with you. So get out of the cities and get out here and have a look around. Make a day of it. You'll love it. This location here is my preferred swimming hole. You'll notice there's some seating around here and some tables. Over here is some barbecue area. Now, I've been informed by the guide, and I can see some durian being broken up here, that the Koreans come here and they actually cook up on the barbecue over there, you know, using real wood. It's not a gas-fired barbecue. Cook up some food, sit around here, and they make a day of it. So they use a Korean guide for that. So if you're into that type of thing, look it up, and I'm sure you'll find something online. Otherwise, bring your own cooking gear and do your own thing. So you can see here, there's a table. They've left some rubbish on the table, but that's a nice view as well. You're well shaded out of the sun. Really nice location by a stream. Yeah, lovely. You might be able to see over in the trees there, a rambutan growing on the tree. Beautiful. Go and pick yourself some rambutan. Now, I have noticed around the area they were selling some rambutan, so I reckon the area is pretty prolific with rambutan. Getting thrown around a bit in this cart. It isn't the most comfortable form of transport, I can assure you. So I noticed some of the trees have got these bands around them, and I asked him what they were about, and he tells me that's to prevent the rats going up the trees. I said, the rats go up the trees? Yep, they go up the trees and they eat the coconuts. Isn't that incredible? Well, you learn something new every day. When you get back down here, they also try and hit you up again. So a lady's coming up to me saying, have you paid the fee? Have you paid the fee? Obviously she was going to put that in her pocket. There's no way she was going to turn around and send that back. Yeah, so you have the option of either trekking it up yourself, or you could take the caribou. Obviously the caribou is going to be a much better option because the caribou is able to walk through all the mud and the deep water and that type of thing. So it's a pretty uncomfortable ride on the cart. If there was another option, I'd take it, but I'm not walking up there. It's too far to walk and there's too much water and mud to walk through. So I recommend taking the caribou. The other thing is I didn't negotiate on the price on the caribou. I don't know if it is negotiable, but 500 pesos seemed okay for me. Now, it is a guy and his animal working, so you know what, I didn't have the heart to cut the price any further. Given there's nobody else around here, they probably would have accepted a lower price, but hey, it's not that much. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the Philippines. Thanks for watching.